you decided to leave Black Lives Matter a few years ago, and now you're doing Black Futures Lab. Why was that time the time for you to branch off and concentrate more on the political aspect and harnessing political power?
Look, I've been doing this work for a long time. And one of the things that I have always struggled with is this question of political power and how we build it. And I find that often in our movements, because there's so much corruption in government, because there's so much big money in politics, we're so deeply cynical about the possibility of change in that arena. And so we leave it, and we leave it for other people to shape. And that's exactly what our opposition has been doing for 40 years. They have not shied away from that. They have taken it on with all the contradictions. They don't like each other. They think politicians are corrupt too. They just prefer to be them. So, for me, I am about changing the rules and making the rules. And that's the only way I think we're going to get the kind of change that we need. I don't think it's going to be some moral clarity that people get. It's going to be rules, right? That then get enforced and they get resourced. And we've got to engage in that. And coming out of 2016, it was the same stuff. It was like you had people running for president who wanted to use Black Lives Matter, but didn't want to talk about how they were going to make Black Lives Matter. So they would talk about the middle class, or they would talk about HBCUs. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with like putting food on people's tables and getting people healthcare? And we deserve that. And because our voices aren't in that room, they can get away with that. They can show up and eat fried chicken and check off the box that they talk to Black people. And that's unacceptable.